The Reichspräsidentenwahl, the presidential election of 1932, is coming up. Even though Germany is still affected by the Great Wall Street crash, we are preparing ourselves for the festivities of the presidential election. Several parties are running to become the party of the new president. The three main groups are the Independent Party, of whom the nominee is Paul von Hindenburg, the Nazi Party, of whom the nominee is Adolf Hitler, and the third party is the Communist Party, of whom the nominee is Ernst Thälmann. The Germans do not agree on the same party, but they do all know that the conditions Germany is in now have to improve. This forces the people to basically choose between the extreme right or the extreme left. Which political views do these parties represent?
And how do these parties really influence the German population? In the next few episodes, we are going to give you the lowdown on what really happens behind the scenes during the elections. Today we are going to talk about how the German Nazi Party affects a Jewish vegetable shopkeeper.
We will now switch over to our local reporter, Anita Schröder, in Berlin.
Stay tuned. Guten Tag, my name is Anita Schröder. At the moment, I'm standing in front of a Jewish vegetable shop called Gemüseladen. Today I'm going to talk with the Jewish shop owner, Sarah Olsen. She'll give me her perspective on the contemporary political elections and just how much she supports our leading party, Hitler's SDAP. Stay tuned. You would know that I'm standing in front of the local Jewish vegetable shop in Berlin called Gemüseladen. In there I will talk with the Jewish shop owner, Sarah Olsen, and find out about her current perspective on the contemporary elections. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Olsen!
Hello, Anita Schröder!
Hello! So Sarah, tell us, do you already know what party you're going to vote for?
I've not decided for which party I'm going to vote for yet. However, I've been looking at several parties, their propagandas, and I've visited some speeches.
Ah, okay. Have you come across any interesting speeches?
Yeah, I've been to several. And the other day I went to the speech of Hitler from the Nazi Party in Dusseldorf. And because everyone kept telling me he's such a great orator and I really should go to him and watch him speak, when I came there, I wasn't very fond of him, to be honest.
Okay. Can you maybe explain why you weren't fond of him or what he said that would turn you off?
He was very disrespectful to to different races and especially about the Jews. I thought this was unacceptable and I left before he even was halfway. So I know for sure I will not vote for Hitler.
Okay, but you must be considering some other parties. Can you tell us which ones?
I would like to see a party that doesn't change the social situation in Germany too much. So no radical changes.
Yeah.
But I do want a party that's going to take care of the economical problems, a party that can fix inflation.
Okay, yeah, I understand. And what measures have you been affected by the economical crisis actually?
People spend less money on vegetables, and especially the more expensive vegetables are less bought nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of vegetables that the customers buy has decreased a lot. They now only get just enough vegetables for the whole family, so they take in all the fundamental vitamins, so no extra.
Okay, but that still sounds a little bit strange in my ears because people's appetites don't change. I mean, you always need to eat vegetables in order to stay healthy, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I guess their appetites don't change. In the worst cases, people just don't have enough money to buy enough food anymore. However, there's another huge reason why our shop is facing bankruptcy. We're Jewish, and one of the political parties running in the election is completely against Jews. People supporting this party don't want anything to do with us anymore. They think we're cruel, that we're the reason our economy is breaking down. They're really influenced by the party's thoughts and what they think of us as being another race.
Yeah. I assume that you're referring to Hitler's party again.
Yeah, well, yeah. He thinks he's already won the election. That's how he's acting. And apparently it gives people the idea that he has confidence and know what he's doing.
Yeah. You sound quite negative about the Nazi party. And is this only because he's against Jews, or is it also because of other reasons?
I think that he's potential, but he's not respecting other races.
So in what way do you actually notice the party's influence?
Yeah, children at school, they're treated differently by other parents and by their classmates. Sometimes teachers make them sit in the back.
Really?
Yeah. And my husband has to be careful walking on the street or at his job for the customers or for anything else that he doesn't tell them his nationality, because then it's not bad that he says that, but then they pull his face.
Yeah.
And sometimes a face or expression means more than 1,000 words.
Yeah, true. I can understand how you can feel a little bit isolated in these times when you have so many supporters of the SDAP hating you. And I'm very sorry for your troubles. But I just couldn't help but notice that your window was also broken in the front. I mean, was that from the storm last night, or was that another act of rebellion against Jews?
I don't know. The only thing I know about it is that we found a stone next to our window the next morning. We don't know who did it, what their thought was behind it, because I can't just blame someone, because that isn't fair.
Yeah.
But I do have my suspicions. But on the other hand, it can also just be a teenager trying to have fun. I don't think it's funny, to be honest, but...
Yeah, exactly. Well, Sarah Olsen, it has definitely been... I'm very honored to have met you and to hear your perspective on the political elections. And, I hope that SDAP supporters who are actually watching this, may realize how cruel it actually is to just, treat a religious person like the way that Hitler's treating the Jews right now. And, I hope that they see that you're just a very great person from the inside and from the outside. And just, yeah, I just hope that, they may change their minds about how they feel about Jews. So, thank you.
It was my pleasure. I wish you all the luck during these hard times as well. Inflation and economy.
Yeah.
Hope it's gonna get better.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Bye.
What a marvelous interview that was. I hope that this documentary has widened your eyes to the different perspectives that people have on the contemporary elections. Next week, we are going to talk with a keen SDAP supporter and see how he feels about the elections. Very opposite to what we have seen today, but we feel that every opinion must be heard.
Don't forget to watch!